last summer, I came out with a challenge for myself to write one story per week in the summer. This summer, I decided to look through these old writings and let's just say an amazing part of the writing experience is realizing that you have improved. In other words, these stories need a massive re-edit. So what better way to edit these stories than by making them into little read-aloud videos, plus art. So, yep, hope you enjoy. Story read-alouds. Number 1, The Crafter. Esperanza Martinez looked around her room. She had a terrible day. She had been working non-stop on her biology paper 5 days in a row. At least she proofread her first draft. Unfortunately, she would probably hate it all tomorrow. Esperanza inspected her room. All of her sculpting tools were neatly hidden away at her desk. All of her clothes were neatly folded in her drawers. She picked up a stray pencil or two that must have fallen on the floor. Had she knocked them off? Of course not. They were some of her roommate's colored pencils. Emily was actually a great roommate. Did she sing Broadway musicals at all hours? Well, yes, but she respected Esperanza's study time. Yes, Emmy could be messy, but she could also be a good cleaning partner. She even tried to keep her mess contained, which Esperanza deeply appreciated. Emmy, you dropped? Esperanza looked around. Emily wasn't there? Well, that was weird. The only day that Emily wasn't there was... Oh, right, it's Tuesday, Esperanza said to herself. As quick as a sleep-deprived college student, late for 7 a.m. on a Monday morning, Esperanza ran for her closet. Quickly, she hopped up to the top shelf and pulled out something wrapped in an old towel. Bouncing on the soles of her feet, Esperanza unwrapped the towel at her desk. Every college student has a weird hobby. Some choose fencing or slam poetry, maybe even stamp collecting. Not many have a hobby of sculpting magical artifacts. To be fair, Esperanza wouldn't have that hobby either if it hadn't been a family tradition. A closely guarded family tradition. Before you ask, magic crafting isn't evil or dangerous. Actually, it could sometimes be dangerous. Magic is a potent power source derived from the natural forces around you in a complex web. There are certain types of magic that should not be mixed. There are also certain types of magic that should not be rushed. Unfortunately, Esperanza could not work on that type of stuff at school. Too unpredictable, her mother said. You never know what could happen or who could walk in. Instead, Esperanza took out a pair of silver glasses with rows of beads on the earpieces. As soon as they were out, a shot of warm energy filled the room. The lights turned from fluorescent green to warm golden hues. The air conditioner blew smells of rainforest and mountain plains instead of mildew from the dorm's leaky faucet. Esperanza started to work. Each row represented a magical material that Esperanza had run into over the years. These beads allowed the glasses to track known magical quantities. They came in handy when looking for materials. The only dangerous part was making the beads. The beads Esperanza was currently trying to make were made from residual moon powder found at the center of campus. The powder was now in a special resin made to encase and dampen magic. It's what made the glasses so safe in the first place. Carefully, Esperanza took out her tools and started carving. First, Esperanza sliced thick sheets of the substance and laid them flat on the cloth. Then she took a small circle stencil and cut out a small cylinder. As Esperanza started to cut her cylinder into smaller beads, she let the tension in her body go. Her fingers, that had been sore from typing, moved in quick flicks, chopping up little beads. She smiled softly at her progress. Esperanza would do this often if she could, but she can't do this stuff around Emily. Family rules are family rules. Slowly, Esperanza wrapped up her beads in progress and put them back on the highest shelf of her closet. Just as she put her beads away, Emily burst through the door. "Fuck algebra," Emily said. Yeah, Esperanza laughed, putting away her tools in her pencil bag.